Now let's get into how you managed to get your fashion assistant role at Vogue, because major. Yeah, so could you tell the listeners a bit more about how you landed that role? Like, was it traditional? Did you send off an application? Was it through networking? We'd love to know.
So it's actually a funny story because I kind of failed one of my units at uni, and I had a lot of free time and I kind of panicked a bit and like wanted to do something with that time that I had off. And so I was like, I need to intern with someone. I want to assist a stylist. And I literally, I think, sent out 100 emails, like no lie. So I went on Instagram and kind of fell into this wormhole of like looking at who works at Vogue, who does what, fashion director, style editor, and kind of like figured out their names, figured out their emails from looking online, LinkedIn. So I emailed the woman I work for currently, Daniela Agnelli. She's the style editor. And I just emailed her like, hey, like I'm looking, to be a stylist assistant. Would be like a great experience assisting you, blah blah blah. And then I got an email back. She was the only person that replied.
Wow. Imagine the only reply being Vogue. That is incredible.
I think definitely finding a personal email is so important. And they're so easy to find as well. Like if you're nosy like me and like have like an hour or two in the evening, just find what companies, what magazines you want to work for, who works there, their emails. Sometimes I even like guess people's emails. Like it's not really that hard sometimes. Or a lot of people would hide their emails on LinkedIn, but I would find their work website and it would be on there.
Smart.
And sometimes if they're represented by an agency, I would contact the agency and say like, hey, I'm really interested in like fashion assisting and blah blah blah. Will you let them know, or can I like have their email? You just have to ask. I think like my motto in life is you don't ask, you don't get. Like the worst thing they can say is no thank you.
I love that.
Like you just move on with your day.
I think that's such a great use of initiative, and specifically in an industry like fashion where there are so many different people trying to get into it and there's lots of competition. Having that mindset and that initiative will get you places, as it has done with you. So to everyone who is listening, definitely adopt that mindset because it will take you far.
She was like, hey, like come for a coffee, like let's meet up. And I just met up with her, and I'm basically like her assistant, and I just help her with the style edit, like with looks. When it's fashion week, I like compile all the trends, and there's like a lot of trends. Designers, anything she wants me to do really, and I like assist her on set, help with mood boards, kind of preparing treatments for people, contacting photographers, PRs, basically everything that goes into a shoot and a style edit. I assist her with, pretty much on call like all the time.